Yo, what's up? It's your DJ here, just giving you a tutorial on how to run Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Now, you'll probably be assuming that I'll be doing beginner mode. That's not how we run this shit. What we're gonna do it in standard. We could do it in proud. However, standard is like the foundation of Kingdom Hearts. Now, everyone's like very familiar with beginner mode and that it's fast in that category, but that's not true. That's not the true essence of Kingdom Hearts. The true essence of Kingdom Hearts is through the normal mode or standard mode. If you do not understand exactly what I mean, when I do tutorials on the other versions, which is Kingdom Hearts English and Kingdom Hearts in Japanese, you will understand what I mean by that. But anyways, this tutorial will be just specifically on standard and how it's done and stuff. You know, explanation how the game works. The game's foundation is based on Kingdom Hearts English. If you don't understand Kingdom Hearts English, then you won't truly understand how this game works. Just like Final Mix is Kingdom Hearts. Final Mix is basically the patched up version of Kingdom Hearts English. That's basically what it is. It has the same content and all that shenanigans. I'll explain it more in detail throughout the tutorial when there's cutscenes and stuff. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. So we're doing fucking this shit, standard or Final Mix mode. That's what it says. So we're gonna do Final Mix. We're gonna click on that. Just do manual. I recommend doing manual because the camera is kind of dickish because you use L2 and R2. So yeah, vibration. Turn that shit off. Stereo. Either or, doesn't matter. And then you're gonna have these settings. Now, if you guys are wondering and have seen my runs, there's actually another option, which is the BB unit or the HDD option. I'm running it on my BCPS3 right now because I want to have a nice, clean, quality video while I'm doing these tutorials. So the fact that it's in that's in 720p at a 480 scale, I'm doing it for you guys. So thank me. But anyways, we're just gonna start, and we're gonna play like a 5-minute, 3-minute video of whatever. So what I'm saying before is that this game is based off of Kingdom Hearts English. Why do you say it's Kingdom Hearts English? Because they're two different games? Yes, but the foundation is based on Kingdom Hearts English. The bosses' AI are based on the English version. Now, y'all niggas don't understand how English works because, one, I haven't made a tutorial about that, which I'll do that after I'm done with this tutorial. Or no, I'll go with Japanese because the controls. Yeah, I'll do Jap. But fuck it. You know what I mean. So I'll be working on the KH series for PS2. This version does apply to PS4 when it comes to like strats and stuff. If anything, it'll be slightly slower by like a few seconds, but it's way more consistent. Now, y'all KH niggas that are just too used to beginner mode. Beginner mode is a completely different category. Beginner mode does not blend well with standard mode. I'm not going to talk about proud because proud mode is only standard mode, but they just hit you twice as hard. So standard mode and proud mode is the same shit. The same shit. Alright, the only difference is these niggas will hit you twice as hard than they do in standard mode. And those two modes are based off the Kingdom Hearts English, because in English there's normal and expert mode. This game, you see the similarities? Like, y'all niggas don't understand, man. But anyways, it's based on English. I do recommend, if you really want to be good at this game, if you really want to be balls deep into this game and flex like you have a black cock, like a black gothic cock or whatever, you play English, you get really good at English, and then you transition to standard. Because once you're familiar with English, you could transition to standard pretty smoothly and it won't be that different. The only difference is that you're incredibly weak in this version. Y'all niggas don't understand why, but once I make a tutorial for English, y'all niggas gonna see and you're gonna be like, oh shit, this is where it's at. You know what I mean? But anyways, we have this thing here and all that stuff. The reason why I'm running it on PS2 is because I respect this game way too much. I like playing, obviously, the Japanese, because the Japanese is the most broken game ever. Just there's cutscenes and it sucks, but other than that, it's the greatest version. Then you got English, which is like, it's not as bad. And then you got this version, which is a total piece of shit compared to the other two. Y'all niggas don't know what I mean, but once you play those first two, you're gonna be like, oh shit, DJ's right. This nigga knows his shit. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to educate y'all niggas. You know what I mean? But anyways, the cutscene starts out, and shit. Now obviously I'm not gonna show you like, hold the fuck up. Now obviously I'm not gonna show you like all of like the cutscenes and shit, cause like what's this thing though? It's too long, and I don't got time for that. So what you do is you mash R3 and circle. Why R3 and circle? Because that's how the game runs. So I'm just gonna mash R3 and circle, or circle if you want, or R3 if you really want. Smash those two sons of bitches, and then just move on. So we're just gonna do that. Do not worry, we're not gonna see all the cutscenes like throughout this tutorial. We're just gonna see the ones that are important. So we're just gonna grab sword, because this game is based off English, and English takes sword. Now we're gonna do that. Do not take staff. That's some bitch nigga shit. We gonna run DJ's route. So we're gonna do it with shield. Now don't pick staff and drop shield and all that shit. Just do what I say. Trust me. Trust me. This shit, you'll fucking PB within the first try of you doing through this tutorial. I promise you. I promise you. Just listen to me and give me a chance. But, you know, to all you ignorant niggas, you know, if you don't want to listen, then fuck y'all. But either or, this is like, to you new runners, I actually give a shit, I guess. This is a good route. But so yeah. I'm running, so I'll be running PS2 because it's very consistent on how the ways are, the enemies are set up. Because the thing is that in this version, you could skip cutscenes, but only after you die. Now, I have some examples which I'll play in my, like in these little segments. Ooh, I didn't even see that. Wow, he hits hard. Wow, he hits hard. Dude, he hits hard. Wow, this is no fucking me. Oh yeah, I can skip cutscenes. Poggers, I can skip cutscenes. That you can skip cutscenes, but only after you die, and you can't skip every cutscene. So right here, we're just gonna bloody hell. Okay, PS3 is a little PS3 is a little different. Okay, I gotta get used to that. But yeah, you just kill that shadow. You can move while mashing text and all that stuff. So my text game isn't hot right now because I'm talking at the same time. And doing this all in one take, so forgive y'all. So we're just gonna mash, and then just kill some shadows. Oh my god, okay. This is whatever. Yeah. Now, you may notice that I'm not doing finishers. That's because it's too laggy. Just do 1, 2, and another jab are good enough. Because Sora's finishers are just too slow. He's slow as shit. Like each move takes like half a second, and like it matters throughout the stuff. I'll have a link on Sora's frame data that I did. It's an estimate of like how many frames it takes throughout his actions. I'm not doing every single action, but like the ones that matter pretty much. So feel free to look at that shit. But anyways, we're gonna go and open the door. Yeah, keep notice that there's no reaction commands because this isn't 1.5. So, but don't worry, this applies to your game as well. So yeah, just open the chest, and then you jump and do that shit. Now you're gonna air combo this crate or whatever the fuck this thing is. There you go. Alright, now we got the barrels. Now you can do ground combos, or if you're a true nigga, you jump and air combo that shit. There you go. Now we're gonna open the door, and then that's it. And then we're gonna choose Dawn. Why? Because you just get fast EXP, and it's based on the English version, or even JP. It goes way more back, so it goes to JP technically. But yeah, you just get the best abilities through sword route, and we want to get Dawn because we want to fuck niggas up real quick, so we gotta go fast no matter what. So we're just gonna mash, select the first options. So yeah, oh my fucking god, I'm doing it wrong. So we're just gonna talk to Titus, or Titus, or Titties, or whatever his name is. And then you got Waka Flames. Now I select the bottom option because I'm a meme. So don't worry about it. Just if you got 2 top and 1 bottom, or 2 top and 1 middle, you'll still get Dawn route. So don't worry about that. Yeah, so normally you could like skip that, but you just gotta master these texts. I will, you know, I'll do voiceovers when there's a text that you need to mash, so you guys can know. But there's not that many. But either or, just, you know, it's kind of good to point it out. So we're just gonna go and do some shit. Just kill more shadows, or these nigglets, I like to call them. Yeah. This is how I run my shit, man. But either way. We're gonna go to the left, and depending on what this nigga does, either he'll jump in the middle or go somewhere else. And if you go somewhere else, just move out of the way. But anyways, okay, he didn't do shit, so we're gonna do the old-fashioned way. Just try to change the bloody angles if you can, or whatever. I'm not even trying. I'm like, doing this first shot is not easy. It really isn't. Okay, you're done. And now he's gonna stop. You can't do shit. There's a light. The further you're away from the save, it's like a slightly longer cutscene, like slightly longer. Now you're just gonna mash here and do some shit. Oh yeah, you watch more of the cutscenes. This is a very chill run on the PS2. It's a very, very chill run. If you notice, the sound effects are a lot better. They are a lot better in the original Final Mix versions. Because if you play 1.5, you'll notice how it's like missing sound effects and shit. You know, like it's just not as, like, the flavor is not there. I don't know, like at least here, you feel like you're in the game. But in 1.5, it's kind of like what Square did is like, well, we don't got the original game, but we'll pick up stuff from what we remember. We'll try to make it kind of how it was, but not really. Especially the PS4 version. I fucking hate the PS4 version. But that's just my intake. But gonna focus more on the tutorial. We're gonna see this nigga who likes fisting on the ground. So in this mode, you just bop him, and then in Proud, you just get punched in the face. Doesn't matter, but either or, it's easy to make adjustments and stuff. So we just have this dude right here. He's gonna try to fist the ground, and you're gonna see some shadows getting annoying and stuff. You just go ham. Yeah, just go ham. Respect the fist, because if you parry, that's like a second lost. Because that's like an extra animation. You see? Like that. It's like half a second or probably. It's like a second, I guess. So you stunned up frame data, and that too. There you go. Alright, now we're basically done. Alright, since we have control of Sora now, after that cutscene, we're just gonna grab a log. And then we're gonna do Toji Hop. Toji Hop is very easy. All you do is find like a weird space between these grass, and then you hop over. And then you kind of jump on that angle. You'll get used to the timing. It's really easy. And then you switch your camera. I like pressing L2 and R2 at the same time so I could like get that center camera. Oh yeah, that's a fun fact. In this version, you move the camera with L2 and R2. Now you may think like, oh, why not using the stick? Because the stick, it's only for that, for the commands. So you go, jump in the water, just walk through, just swim through here, and then you're gonna go through the ladder, get the last log by a swing. There you go, just like that. And that's basically it. That's Destiny Islands Day 1. So I'll see you all soon. Now in this upcoming cutscene, there's gonna be a fish on your left side. So you automatically want to like angle it to the left side and just catch the fish right here, and then just press circle. And then the fish will go on that direction, catch it with your butt if you can do it properly. If not, it's okay. And just walk, and then there you go. You got all 3 fish. And just walk. We're gonna get some shrooms, and then we're gonna see another cutscene. So this game is full of cutscenes, so just relax, chill, just be optimal with your basic movement if you can. So I know this version isn't for everyone, but if you want quality game, you're running the good shit. So all right, once we're done with that cutscene, we're just gonna move on to the next stuff. Whoops, my bad for that camera. So we're just gonna move to the next screen, and then we're gonna go and climb a tree and get the seagull egg. So just jump, and then jump again. Get the seagull egg. If I can get it with my butt, it's good enough. Let's see what I get. Okay. I do that just to get a coconut, but if not, it's not a big deal. It's like an extra second if you like swing it while falling. It's not that big of a deal. And then you just mash circle. It's gonna pick Excalibur, that's the default. And you're gonna win the race with Riku. It's not a hard race. If you really wanna, I've lost the race maybe once. And if you do, it's gonna kind of mess you up on your money. So please, for the love of God, do not lose this race like I did. I have lost the race maybe once or twice, but just don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, it kind of messes up the money route. But other than that, this is a very easy race to win. Like, unless your controller just dicks on you, then that's probably how you lose, and that's probably how I lost from what I remembered. So you're just gonna hop again, make sure that doesn't fall on Riku, hop again, hop and get the thingy, there you go. This version's a little, well, this console's a little different, but whatever. Then you get the swing, you jump on this thing, and then more trees, okay, that's fine. You're supposed to hop back, but this is okay. This is like, just in case you mess up, which is a more realistic approach. So you just hop on this, and then you just walk down the stairs. Just keep walking, and then you should be fine. There. If you're fast on the race, you get a longer load, but instant load isn't a big deal because you lose like maybe a second or 2 at most. It's not a big deal. So we're gonna go and get more items because Kairi wants to go to, I don't know where the hell she wants to go. She wants to go somewhere. Because the Kingdom Hearts series doesn't explain where she wants to go, but whatever. So we push a rock, get more shrooms. We don't talk to Kairi just yet. We're gonna bonk this tree and get coconuts. If, there you go. Now let me get another one. Hello? Okay, no. Alright, the game is really being an asshole to me. The game is actually being an asshole to me. Thank you. God, what a piece of shit. Anyways. So talk to Riku, Kairi, the bitch that no one cares. So yeah, we're just gonna go. And then we're gonna get the last shroom, which is right here. And she gave us a bottle, so we're just gonna hop over this, get some water, because you can't drink salt water because you'll just die, so that's logic for you. And then we're gonna talk to her. There's gonna be like there's gonna be like more dialogue than there is in English, which is this scene right here, the little keychain. But other than that, that's about it. Hence why standard mode is slower than English. Just letting you guys know. Alright, now we're back on the island. We're just gonna go and just take this route right here. Nothing special, just walk to the cutscene, and then you're pretty much GG. Alright, once you see this light appear, you're gonna see Keyblade displayed twice. Just mash circle or R3. So, there you go, that's one. And that's two. Alright, now we're good. Now we can go and proceed to through the Darkside again. Since we already fought our first Darkside, we're gonna fight our second. So just, you know, just be a true gangsta and just hustle this shit out. So we're just gonna walk, trigger the cutscene, and then the rest is history. Alright, now we're in a floating island because shit's going out of hand. And we're gonna see our first boss right here. Now the setup is very consistent in each boss fight, so that's the good thing about this version of KH, along with the others for PS2. So we're just gonna go and swing. One, okay. Three. Oh my god. Yeah, the timing is a little different on my PC PS3, but other than that, it should be easier. And, yes, his air combos are slower on PS2. That's just the way how the game works, I guess. Because in 60 FPS, it's like twice as fast, so you can throw more air combos, but in this one, you gotta be more merciful. There you go. Jab. That's the parry that I was talking about. You don't want what just happened to me right now, but stuff happens. Oh. Ugh. Maybe I should have done it on PS2. Whatever. Whatever. I'm only doing it just because it looks really nice when I do the video, so the fact that it's going to be rendered in 720p with a 480p display, it looks really nice. Because if I do it on my PS2, you're just going to see jaggy edges and I turn on smoothing, so it's just a me thing, honestly. Because I could have done it on PS2 and play a lot better, but either way, you guys will see how it's done and stuff, so it's all cool, man. It's not a biggie. Alright, so we're just going to walk. We're going to make a right. There's going to be like 2 text boxes that come up pretty slow in this version compared to the others. If you guys don't understand, don't worry about it. You'll see what I mean on the other versions of KH. Anyways, we're just going to go walk back here. There's going to be like 2 texts or 1. Just mash oh, bloody hell. Circle. So just mash, not too fast because you'll get the thing that just happened to me right now. Now, you're going to see a dude, like, dying right now and then turn to a shadow or whatever the hell these things are called. And you have to kill 5 to trigger a cutscene, right? There's going to be a cutscene where Leon comes in saying that, yo, give me that Keyblade because it looks hot. That's basically what it says. So we're just going to, you know, press that. And then that shadow that's targeting right now, you want to focus on that shadow. He'll attack first, so what you want to do is move out of the way, and once the shadow does its attack, you punish it. So I'll try to do it flawlessly as I can right now. Oh, that came out really bad. So we need 5. I got 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think that's enough. Now we have to die. We're gonna lose to Leon because it's faster. So we're gonna get hit. There you go. Now let me jump again. I need one more hit. I need one more hit. Thank you. Okay. Now, you may ask, like, how do I know if I'm low enough HP for Leon to kill me? If you see the MP where it says 1 MP and there's like a half, like the first MP part where it breaks off, you need to have that much HP for Leon to kill you. So as long as you have less than that, Leon will kill you. So we're gonna go and talk to Sid. Because he's gonna say some shit saying he'll take care of me even though I'm a complete stranger, but okay, that's cool. Now you may be wondering, why is the game voiced in English and why is the text in Japanese? Because in because in the final mix version of Kingdom Hearts, this was exclusive to Japan when it came out, which was only available on the PS2 and it was exclusive for the Japanese region.
But why?
We didn't get it until 1.5 HD, whatever the hell that thing is called for PS3. And that's how we got like the final mix version here. So to all you newcomers that don't know why it's like that, this is why.
Then have it your way.
But anyways, Leon is gonna try to kill us, which we want. So if he throws me a fireball, that'll be great. Or not. Oh my fucking lord. If he does that, then whatever. If shit happens. You're probably gonna lose at most 5 or 10 seconds at most.
Hey,
worst case scenario.
Nice going.
I'm just having really shitty pattern because I guess I'm on a different hardware with a different controller and me explaining all this to you in a tutorial. So enjoy this nigga being hot shit, which is not being hot shit right now. Alright, after that cutscene, we're gonna go talk to Yuffie twice, get the chest, right? Get the elixir, and then talk to Leon. Great movement on me, but whatever. So we're just gonna talk to Leon, and that's basically it.
Yuffie, go!
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go!
My bad if my movements aren't optimal. It's just, I'm just talking while doing the tutorial, and I'm doing it all in pretty much in one take. So if the strats don't come out ideally as it should, I'll just refer to my PB videos and you can see what it looks like. So we're gonna go and face guard armor, which is our first boss. So we're gonna ignore all these enemies right here because they don't do shit. They ain't gonna touch us, and we're gonna go through this chocolate door. Now you just walk, trigger a cutscene, and then shit happens pretty much.
Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get them!
Now what you want to do in this fight is basically have Donald kill every soldier that it sees. So we're just gonna click on an enemy, kind of move away, and hopefully Donald does his job. That he kills. He should be able to kill. If not, then you probably have to do it yourself. Do it. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Now that's how it looks like. Obviously Dom does it a lot faster, but if not, then you lose like a little bit of time. Just like a little bit, but it's a lot better than like doing, like actually battling them out, because you just take too long to kill them. You really do. So with this fight, it's very consistent because he'll always be in the same spot. He'll always be in the same spot, as you can see there. In the other versions of KH, usually 1.5, it'll change the spawn point. Now the thing is about this game is that when you skip a cutscene, you already added RNG to a fight. So let's say you fight like a group of enemies. If you watch the cutscenes, it'll be consistent. But if you skip the cutscene for whatever reason, it'll just randomize the enemies that appears on the screen. If you don't understand now, you'll see what I mean later in the fights. So we're gonna go and aim at the foot and time the finisher to get a parry. I did it wrong, but whatever. And then just smash. You wanna go more towards the center, jump. There you go. And then just keep smashing. Try to go center as much as you can. Jump. There you go. You want to time your finishers if you can. Oh, there you go. Respect the jump. Alright. This is like a... Okay, right? There you go. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's good. That's good. He did it right before he jumped. Now, I'm not doing anything because he's kind of invincible right now until this animation where he starts like jiggling, which is right there. That animation, that's when he's vulnerable, that you could attack again. So I'm gonna go and attack. There you go. After that cutscene, we're gonna go into some text. So just press R3 or circle. Leon gives you like what, 300 money? 500, I'm sorry. Gives you 500 money. Your party members explain how magic works, I guess, and you get like an ability. So what we're gonna do after this text box passes, we're gonna go to menu, potion, exchange for Goofy's ether. And then Spear Brave or Brave Warrior, whatever it's called in English. And then we got abilities. We never use Sliding Dash because that shit sucks. So we're going to use Dodge Roll. And then one more menu, which is the attributes. This menu is how you control your party's AI. So we got normal. Fuck, I don't know what that one is. I forgot. I literally forgot. I know this is normal. Oh, this is like regular magic. This is defensive magic. And this is advanced magic. We want to turn that shit off because it'll fuck up a fight. And I'll explain that later. So we're going to turn that shit to occasionally. And then the defense magic, we want it pretty high. Since Donald is going to be in our party most of the time. And then after that, we're going to go with Goofy. And just put his support actions very high. Because we want that MP GIF much later in the game. So after that, you're pretty much done. Dodge roll. Go to the shop or whatever. There's gonna be that little trigger, which is the Trinity thingy of how it introduces. After that, just touch the save, and that's it. You're in. You're gonna have some text box of like shenanigans. I don't know about gerbils talking and shit. Then press square for gummy block. We're gonna edit our gummy ship. We're gonna do it like a few times in the run, but other than that, we should be good. So press square. It's square X. You're gonna have this. Press yes. Then do the menu. So it's like just C bollocks. There you go. And I forgot my engine. Oh my god. Oh my god. My menus are actually this good. All right. And that's it. It's that easy. We got our tissue ship. And that's it. Another thing about this version is that you cannot select the worlds freely. It kind of like locks you in each little link at a time. Like at 1.5, it kind of like lets you go out freely and do whatever with the cursor. In this version, everything's like kind of set to a point, and you kind of have to like adapt to it. But it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Alright, just select the world, and you're in. So just center the camera, move, and then that's basically it. Very simple movement. Just like kind of walk. You don't have to dodge roll all the time, because that's extra animations. So there's some segments where you just dodge roll and walk, or just walk. So dodge roll, walk, and you're pretty much good. Alright, we push this bed in. And then we push this thing. We get the drink. We get that blue stuff. And we get shrinkish and shit. Then just dodge roll. Then 1, 2, and then walk. You don't have to really dodge roll there. Just walking is fine. It's like the same animation. Alright, so we got text, mash circle, or R3, whichever you wish. Dodge roll to the left. Like, aim the analog stick to the left while dodge rolling. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's easy. And the camera is very consistent with this game. At least in this version. I know 1.5, the angles are kind of off, so, you know. And then we got like a weird pink pussy, you know, tripping on acid and shit. More text. And all that stuff. And then on this part, we're gonna have some enemies spawn. So we're just gonna dodge roll and then cast fire. Oh my god, Dama, you whiffed. Oh my god, he whiffed again. Alright, just play in a safe spot. We should... Okay, there you go. It was pretty quick. That's why I recommend doing the fires. Pick up those items. They're gonna come pretty handy later. And then we got the evidence. Now you may be asking why I bother picking up that blue trinity. Why? Because it'll make power wilds easy, and you won't pick up the elixir, and it'll won't stay in Sora's pocket pretty much. This segment right here, just wait. Okay, this segment right here, you're gonna have to choose like the box between these 5. The one that falls first is the Heartless. So the one that's second to my right is the Heartless chest, if I'm correct, because I just paused the frame where it fell first. If you can see it, where the red carpet is to my right, that's the Heartless. So just smash some text saying that like, yo, you're a phony, show me the proof and shit, and then you're just gonna select this or whatever box falls first, and then they should have a Heartless. There you go. Very consistent. All you gotta do is pay a little bit of attention. That's all you gotta do. It's not hard. And then on this one, oh, just letting you know that if you die, you have to watch this cutscene again. Just letting you know, because I've died here before. So we're just gonna do air combos like very slowly. So just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You will parry, so it's okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't fuck with me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, that was fucking hardware. Okay. Okay, there you go. 3, 2, 3. There you go. That easy. Pick up some money just in case. Okay, there you go. That was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good. So that wasn't that bad. We're gonna have like a little text up here. Just press circle or R3. Just mash or whatever. And then you're gonna center your camera with L2 or L2 and R2, and just dodge roll to this side, and that's it. And then we're gonna have like another cutscene of this tripping pink pussy on acid. It's kind of creepy, but whatever. And then just mash. And then we're gonna dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. Remember to time your dodge rolls. It comes out faster that way. 2, 3, walk. There you go. Now we're gonna have a cutscene. When the camera is centered at Sora, you're gonna walk forward. You're gonna kind of like jump forward. So we're just gonna walk forward, jump, dodge roll, press the thing twice, because if not, you're gonna do what I did. You're gonna sit on that chair, and now you have an elixir. You need this elixir because in this version you need like a bunch of elixirs. Now I have 2 ethers and 1 potion. One from Goofy and the other one from the Blue Trinity. Now, if I didn't have the extra items like I do now, the elixir will be there, and if you do something wrong, it'll just... you just don't want to fuck that up. Just trust me, you don't want to fuck that up. Now we're gonna hop on this ledge. Dodge roll, jump. We're gonna lit this candle or whatever. You're gonna press square. I know on PS4 you can't do it, but whatever. This is 30 FPS, so we're gonna press square, and then you dodge roll to the other lamp, and then you're gonna move the camera to like the right side, like you're gonna shift it, or you can do it without it. But I just like playing it safe, so just shift it. There you go, and then that's it. And now we're gonna go to another loading screen, get the thing, and then we're there. Now there's gonna be a text, so just press circle and center your camera and dodge roll like once or twice. So 2, and there you go. And that's it. Pretty easy. So just mash text or whatever. Now since we're watching the cutscene, this setup will be pretty consistent. The way how you stagger kind of depends on how good your aim is, pretty much. But anyways, how we're gonna start off the fight, we're gonna fire this son of a bitch, and then just like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, just like that. We don't want to over damage him because the fight just turns into shit. We're gonna chill on the couch. We're gonna respect him. So he's gonna do it. Yeah, he's gonna do that thing. Oh boy. Wait, hold on. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna have to... There, just down the damage output. So I'm just doing 1, 2, so there's a chance of him not like running away from me, pretty much. Oh boy. I did it too early. Alright. This fight is very ass. So I like being on this side of the room just because he just stays there. And he doesn't like do anything stupid. He's doing his typical shit, which is fine. Oh boy. Yeah. This is not a good example of how the fight should go, but it really doesn't matter. Because the fight's turning into shit. And this is where we pop our ether. He's gonna do his shenanigans. Let him crouch a little bit. There you go. Okay. That wasn't that bad, but it's a little consistent. Just a little bit. I don't know. It could get slightly slower. Just slightly. It's not that much. But he shouldn't, like, be fucking with you while he's, like, doing that fire crap. And you could get on the chair, but it's... That setup is, like... It's just a cleaner way of doing it, honestly. Like, sometimes it comes out really flawless, but... You know, it's whatever. You know, but staying on that couch is pretty nice. All you gotta do is kind of, like, respect his attacks, and then you should be fine. The way how I use the ether is just fine. As you just saw, like, you just pop an ether, do some fires, and you're good to go. So, it's chilling, though. Then we're gonna select the save thingy, and then fly out. So we're just gonna go and go to the next part of the mission. Alright, we're just gonna have some text. Just smash or whatever. It's a typical thing. Right now, these guys are just arguing about where to land or something like that, or where to go. So nothing special right now. Even though we're gonna have our first fight, which is Sabor. The way how we're gonna pound this pussy, you want to kill her before it takes too long for her to kill you. So, based on the damage scaling, you're pretty strong at this point. From the beginning, you're kind of strong compared to like the other versions, like in J. You're pretty strong at this point. I think a little stronger than English.
Goofy?
Like, just slightly. So, Sabor's gonna appear, and you're just gonna attack her and just kill her. If it turns out to shit, the worst thing that can happen is that she kills you first, but you want to have that orange MP bar. So, it'll help you out with the other fights. So we're just gonna... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Here you go. Oh my god. See? The cutscene's a little longer if you fight Sabor and win. Like it's like an extra 10 seconds within the cutscene. If I lose, that part will get cut off or whatever, and Tarzan will just come in and rescue you right away. Not that big of a deal. So, but you want to have that orange MP. Why? Because MP in this game costs 1. Like Blizzard costs 1 MP. So you want to have as much MP as possible when you do the group fights or whatever. So you could just like prep up and stuff. You get me?
What is this place?
Alright, after this cutscene, we're going to trigger in our first new party member with a menu right here. So just get out of it. You're going to jump out. Kind of center your camera if you can. If not, just center it here. Then just hop. Pick up this Mega Ether. It'll make Power Wilds easier, trust me. So, we're going to menu and put in Mega Ether within the menu that we just had. Don't fuck with Tarzan shit. Put on scan just to make it easier. Remove these abilities. This one. And then put crit pluses and stuff. And then you're gonna have this little mini game. Just press start and leave. It's that easy. I know it mind blew me when I was first speedrunning this. And then just get the slides. So hop, get the other slide. Dodge roll, get the other slide, and then we're gonna dodge roll this shit, and then select that shit, and then we're gonna go with this one right here, and we're basically done. Now just talk to her. You could actually like talk to her while it's like loading in. So now it's just more text. This part's pretty chill. Nothing interesting actually happens yet. We're just gonna trigger like cutscenes about like gorillas and shit.
Great hate and Magilla. I'm a killer. Magilla gorilla ain't a killer.
Alright, we're just gonna leave the tent if I can do it correctly. And then we're gonna go and do hippo skip. So we're just gonna dodge roll, walk, and then angle of the camera, jump again, dodge roll twice, just like that. Dodge roll one more time, then jump again, and just like that. You can keyblade swing if you want to be safe, but if you're a true nigga, you don't need to do that. Alright, we got Tarzan being all depressed. Just mash circle. There's going to be a little indicator telling you something. That doesn't matter. Just center the camera. Climb up to the vine. You see a text, you can just jump or whatever. And then we're going to move to the right side, dodge roll more, and that's it. Don't dodge roll like the whole time, just like dodge roll and walk. So it doesn't cost that much animation. I don't know how many frames it takes, but it's like, let's say it's like a full second for each dodge roll. So we just want to like reduce the amount of frames as much as we can. Because if not, like, you're gonna have slower movement, and we don't want that. We want to be nice and swift, if you know what I'm saying. Which is right here. Dodge roll. And then center the camera. And then jump. Wow, I suck. Whatever, it's fine. You normally just jump in and that's it, but since I'm doing commentary while, you know, kind of doing a casual run, it's coming up pretty shitty, but that's commentator's curse, so whatever. Now we're gonna have this little cutscene here saying that.
How could you do such a thing?
Alright. Finally, now we got shit going down. So we're gonna see this cutscene right here. It's actually consistent. this actually works for 1.5. So if you watch the cutscene, you're gonna have this consistent pattern.
Heartless.
So we're just gonna center it. Blizzard, blizzard, blizzard. Okay, that doesn't work. There you go. See? It's the worst thing that can happen, which is pretty fine. I'll take it. Sometimes you can get all 3. I mean, all 5 or 6. I don't know how many there are. Just go in the corner and dodge roll there like I just did. We're just gonna do like more movement and stuff. And then jump. And then dodge roll here because there's a save. I know it's mind-blowing because I didn't know about that until much later. Select the minigame. Get out of the minigame. I almost got frame 0, but it's okay. And then just walk to it and then just go on in the vines. And then we're going to do the same thing. Center the camera. Just... The game will lag a little bit, but it's okay. Now, one thing I want to point out is that every time you do a blizzard towards these monkeys, they will counterattack with the little raging fist thing that just happened. So just be aware of that and you should be okay. Just letting you know that each hit takes about like a 1.5 seconds, I think, or almost 2 seconds. So try not to get hit so much. See? Wait. Alright, there you go. Just kill it. Just kill it. That's fine. Usually one monkey, kill it, Donald. If you're a fucking champ. If you're not, you're a fucking idiot, which is fine. Excuse me. We just got text. Now we're just gonna pop these items. And then we should be good. This next segment right here is really RNG. So depending on what group I'm gonna get, I could either get cucked or I could have like a godsend fight. So... Oh boy. Respect it. Remember to punish the monkeys while they do like their attacks and stuff. Where's the last one? Where the... Okay, it's in this... That could happen too. I love the whip. Oh my god. Thank you. You know what? It's kind of fine that shows like flaws within how this game works, but it's very RNG based, so you know, I'm not gonna be a perfectionist. Oh my god, I'm not doing it right. There you go. So just hop on that ledge and that's it. I don't know, I guess since I'm doing like the tutorial commentary, it's kind of like hard. There you go, and then pop that shit. Frames will drop, which is okay. See? This is why I pick up the Mega Ether. It came out just as smoothly. I have MP, Donald has MP, we should be okay. So. See how they counter-react with like that raging fisting? So just respect their attacks, and then you should be fine. There you go. That was fine. That was pretty good for what it was. So just dodge roll, walk, because animation, and then just run. Well, when I mean walk, I mean run, but you guys know what I mean. Doing that running animation. So we're gonna touch the save, dodge roll, or you can just walk to it. Doesn't really matter. It's all preference. And we're gonna fight Sabor because she's been a bad caddy. And then you see a text, and then just walk. That's it. It's a good indicator to watch the text box before each door, so you can just like walk to it instead of like dodge rolling to it, because it's like extra frames and stuff. Now she should. There you go. Oh god. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Blizzard does do more damage, so that's kind of a fun fact. Oh my god. And yeah, you just kill her and that's it. There's like alternative strats where you can just go in the back of the room and corner her. Just learn her animations of like when she's about to attack. Just remember that Sora is very slow when he attacks, because the game will just punish you if you do like an extra move or you do a move at a wrong moment. So it's super important to like time your attacks. You know when your enemy's about to punish. So you don't like fret throughout the situations where like you think you're gonna get killed or not. Like as long as you know where you're at, you should be okay. So we got this bitch frightened with her life. So we're just gonna aim back, kind of like at the back of the room. Just dodge roll, text, and then leave. Then center the camera, and then just continue what we did before. Continue. Walk to the room. We do more of this. We menu right here, and then we get White Fang. If you get extra items, don't worry. That just makes money run a lot easier. But nothing has happened, so we're pretty good as of what we're doing right now. So we're just gonna skip this mini game. Look at the frame, and we leave. That's it. How do I know when to skip it so quickly? Once you look at the back of the vines and they load, then you're pretty much good.
Tarzan!
So we're gonna have like one little text, and then we're gonna kill this this pus-looking fruit. It takes about 15 hits. The monkey can get in the way and like interfere with you attacking it, but luckily that didn't happen in this tutorial, so it's all Gucci. We're gonna have more texts. They're gonna say that where's Clayton, and I don't know, he's doing some bitch nigga shit, so it's okay. We're gonna go dodge roll over this, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll, and then walk, and that's it. And we hop over this. All right, good. And we're gonna trigger a cutscene about Clayton and shit. Not that hard. Just with this fight, just make sure that your accuracy is pretty good, like with your Sora physics and stuff. If you don't know what I mean by Sora physics, then I'll make a video about that sometime whenever I remember. So don't worry about it. Just learn your Sora physics and you'll be GG. Trust me.
Not Clayton.
We're gonna center the camera, you know, once the fight starts. So we're gonna center the camera and kind of corner him. So just center, and then we should be okay. After this combo, there you go. The reason why I have it set up like that is because I don't want monkeys to get in the way. So a full air combo, a blizzard, maybe another blizzard, and like another hit from Tarzan or you should be okay. And then we have this, so we're gonna jump over bullets because I'm a gangster. And then just air. I whiffed, which is amazing because it does happen. Alright, we should be good. Let him do his attack. Oh boy, okay. That's fine. Alright, we should get in this corner. Great camera. This is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's fine. I do mix blizzards while I'm hitting him just because of the situation. Blizzards do take a good amount of damage. Please don't use fire. Please don't use fire. Fire doesn't do anything. It takes less damage and like just don't do it. Like you have more of a hitbox if you spread out blizzards than you do with fires. Just don't do it. So basically in that fight, just corner him, do like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then spam a few blizzards if you want. So, cause like just animations and stuff, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, there's a text box right here. There you go. Don't forget to mash. Alright, now we're gonna go to Waterfall Cavern. You know, you just go in, do your thing. This setup could be pretty fuckery because of the way how the game works, because platforming is really good at this game. I'm saying it very sarcastically. We pick up the mithril chest, and then just do that. Turnaround glitch, that's cool. We got Orichalcum, so we're gonna have a good amount of money. And then we're gonna jump back once we reach to that point, or not. See, that could happen too. This is why Waterfall Cavern is a shit segment, because I obviously pressed X and jumped back. But let me try that again. So we're gonna jump back. Oh my lord. So yeah, Waterfall Cavern is pretty shitty. Alright, now we got text. Just press circle. That's probably the only text you're going to see within that cutscene. Alright, after that cutscene plays out, there's going to be more text. Nothing special. Just them talking crap. We get a Keyblade. And then we get like a Red Trinity, which we're going to be using throughout the next world. So, I will see you guys there. Alright, cool, finally. We're gonna dock to Traverse Town 1. I mean, the first district or whatever. Center your camera, just dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. And we're just gonna do a lot of, like, movement stuff, so it's not that, you know, not that big of a deal. Now, obviously, in the English, you could do some kind of glitch. I'm not gonna explain that, but I'll explain that in the other versions of Cage, so don't worry about that if you guys continue with this series. So just dodge roll over that. We're gonna have some enemies, but don't worry, we're not gonna kill that many. So we're just gonna dodge roll, center that. Good enough. Dodge roll and hope to God that they don't touch me. Please don't touch me, they don't touch me, they don't touch me, they don't touch me. And we're good. Alright. That's pretty funny. Okay. So we're just gonna have this scene. Talk to Leon. You know, pretty straightforward. It's about him, like, giving you some kind of item. And you're like, what? And you're like, yeah, I don't know, talk to Sid. And that's basically it. So yeah, just continue talking to him. He'll give you the item eventually once he gives it up. This segment's like really boring though. Like it really is. There's not that much. Excuse me. There's not that much to explain. So we're just gonna go back where we came from pretty much. Alright. We're gonna swim back. Do what we did before, but slightly a little different. Oh. That was the extra animation I was talking about earlier. There you go. Dodge roll. Do what we've been doing. Nothing special. Do not hit me. Oh my god. That was some frame one dodge roll type of shit. You guys saw that? Now right here, the soldier might hit us, but hopefully not. And then we're gonna... And that's it. This only works with the English and FM version. In JP you can't do that, so don't worry about that. Dodge over that. Jump. Then we jump, then we jump, and then more jumping. And then dodge roll. Oh my fucking lord. Dodge roll, then go to the thing. And another cutscene. Yippee. So after this dialogue, just dodge roll, get the Trinity. Why we get the Trinity? Because money and a Mega Ether in our inventory. Now you may be asking, why am I getting like extra items and shit? Because nigga, this shit matters, and this game is based off the English version. So, don't worry, the extra items that we'll be getting, it'll help us out throughout the end. So we're just gonna go, we're gonna leave the world, come back, go to the accessory shop, we're gonna hop over this jewel thing, talk to Sid, he's gonna talk shit. You can't really match this fast in this little cutscene, I don't know why, you just can't. So like, if you see me like pause after like an action, don't worry about it, that's just how the game runs. So nothing special. We're gonna sell our items, but don't worry, I'll go a little slow. We just need 1250. That's all we need. We need 1,250 money, so we can get 2 gummy pieces, so we can go super fast. Well, fairly fast throughout most of the run until like end game. but don't worry about that. So we're gonna talk to Sid, sell. That's this selection. It's automatically selected when you start selling your items. So you don't have to go through like Sora or Donald. It's selected automatically. So we're gonna go back, go from the bottom. Orichalcum, Mithril, the stone shit, and that's it. Cause we're done. Cause I'm a gangster. So I got my money. Oh my god. Okay, I got my money. Now I'm leaving the world and coming back so I could dock at Merlin's house again. So I could get Simba and then move on with my life. Alright, after that we're gonna go and talk to Merlin. Now you're probably asking why am I warping so much? It just saves time on movement, and it's just, trust me, it's an easier transition compared to like the original the vanilla KH versions, which is E and J, or Japanese or English. It's just a smooth transition. So we're just gonna go do that. We got Simba. We go dodge roll and jump and do some shit. And then more. We got hop on a lot of stones because we're stoners, am I right? And that can happen too if you kind of fuck up your movement and get cucked like I just did right now. Because I am a gangster. Now we're just gonna walk, dodge roll twice, and that's it. Alright, after that cutscene, just dodge roll, open this door, and then we're gonna have more cutscenes pretty much. Alright, since that's out of the way, we're gonna go to the 3rd district and talk to Sid. So we're just gonna hop over this lip. Dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. To the door, walk. Don't forget to walk at the end of the thing. If you guys don't, I'm brain farting really hard, but don't worry about that. Now he's gonna talk to us about stuff, and he's gonna sell us some good shit. So we're just gonna select Fire Gummy, which is this one, R1 twice, and then you're gonna get Haste Gummy, and there you go. That's it. It's that simple. Now just go to the save, and that's it. It's that free. Now we're just gonna edit our gummy. We're gonna do it like at 3. We're gonna edit the gummy like 3 times in total, or 4. I don't remember exactly. So remove this shit, and then okay, and that's it. That's basically it. To have the gummy piece go down, just select L2 or R2. It's fine. So remember, you can't move the cursor freely. You have to kind of like, it locks on to select whatever place you want to go in this version. So, well, you guys know what I mean. So we're going to Wonderland to go to the Whirlpool because it saves like 4 seconds or something like that, and it's just faster. So just do it. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain that there's a Whirlpool now, so make sure you go to the Whirlpool. If not, you can't go to the upcoming world, which is Agrabah. Alright, now we finally reach the Sand Planet, or Agrabah. Okay, so after Jasmine shits herself, center your camera and just dodge roll. And then just walk. And then shift the camera while you're dodge rolling to the left side of the room, which is right here. And you're Gucci. Now we're gonna trigger like a miniature cutscene, which is mash the text right here.
Who's there?
And stuff.
Hello?
Just mash. Not that big of a deal. Pretty simple. Alright, we got some bandits. Just bounce. Don't fight them. Because we're going to do a cool little trick once we're done. It's super easy in this version. In 1.5 it costs more frames, so it's a little harder. But I know in PS4 there's like a bandit skip, so don't worry about that. But yeah, we're going to have some carpet flying and shit. Get the... Oh my god, turn around glitch. Get the Mega Elixir, or Last Elixir, if you want to be technical. Center your camera, get the Mega Ether, which is this thing, and then make sure you have your summon labeled. Now, you're probably wondering, like, why is it not in the bottom menu? Because this is original KHFM. There's no summon command. That's in 1.5. Since we have our summons right here, I don't have to, like, hesitate and like, do shit. So, this fight really sucks compared to the other versions. If you guys don't know what I mean, don't worry about it. I'll make a video about it once I review KHJ and KH English. So we're gonna dodge roll twice or once, and then pause and pray to God we don't get bops. This part is kind of scary, so I might have to concentrate. So forgive me if I don't say anything right at this moment. Oh. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. I'll have to do that again. Hope to God that I don't get bopped like I did the first time, so this is my second take. Lamau. I really fucking hate this strat because it's terrifying every time you do it. It just is. So you just gotta hope that all the bandits kind of like hop in on time and then do your thing. So we're just gonna... Okay, we got one. Just hold it. Hold it like you're about to come. And we're good.
Well, come on, let's get going.
Alright, we're gonna have Goofy out of our party and have Aladdin. So it'll be Sora, Donald, and Aladdin. Why we have Donald instead of Goofy? Because Donald actually does his job pretty decently in this version. We don't use Goofy except for certain segments. Don't worry, you won't lack EXP. If anything, you'll be fine. Alright, after the cutscene is done, dodge roll to the side, dodge roll again, jump, dodge roll, just walk to it, don't worry about it. Center your camera, and then change your Keyblade to the Jungle King or whatever. We're gonna use Slapshot, and then remove Aladdin's Sandstorm or this ability right here. Put on Crit Plus, and then the items. Remove his Ethers, and you're gonna stock them to your inventory. And I believe that's it. So just dodge roll, and you're good to go. It's super free in the PS2 version because the commands come out like at frame 1. So you'll never miss it. Like, trust me, you have to be like very slow to miss it. So we're gonna dodge roll here. There's 2 RNGs, but we got the good one. The other one's Black Fungi. If it appears, just leave the room. Hello, hello. Oh my God. Okay, just don't attack it. There you go. Alright, we're good. We're good? We're good. Alright, we're just gonna hop over that, because if we hang on the ledge or kind of like fall down, we'll trigger more enemies, and we don't want that. So that room came out pretty okay. So just dodge roll, leave, get the Mega Ether, Gucci, and continue where we left off. We're gonna have more text boxes. Nothing really important here, so just dodge roll, fall, and you're good to go. Remember to touch the save to replenish your health. And jump, and then dodge roll, walk, you're good. Now, just walk again, you'll be fine. Just walk, there. That's it. That's it. Alright, once the fight begins, remember to walk, to run back, aim at the pot centipede, and just beat the shit out of him. How do I mean by that? By just beating the shit out of him, like a pimp owes you money. So just lizard the fuck out of that. He will go together and glitch out sometimes. We will get bops if I can reach him. Or not, there you go. And then just continue hitting him. He is actually glitching pretty hard, which is not supposed to happen, but we're gonna take it. Because this can happen. The game will lag dramatically. As long as you're between As long as you're right between the eyes of Pod Centipede, the antennas will not touch you. And if you get hit, just ground heal, because it's faster than jump heal. You'll see what I mean? See how he doesn't touch me? See how he doesn't touch me, right? Now I'm only getting touched because of the pots. Now if I... There you go. There you go. It's that simple. Remember to try to exit the room if you can. And that's it. You're pretty much done. If you get hit, just ground heal. Just don't jump heal. Jump heal costs way too much animation and you'll die. Trust me, you will die. There are some exceptions, but just believe and just ground heal. Trust me, that shit works. Now, the camera's going to be kind of shit right here in this version. I don't know why, it just is. So, you see? It's kind of shit. So, you gotta, like, center the camera twice in a row. And now we're going to go and deal with another shitty fight, which is a Tiger Head. Alright, we're going to have a little text box. We have to be very swift with our movement. So, little text box. Alright. Now, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. Hop, hop. And then... There you go. Just jab him. And then just poke his eyes out. Try not to fall off. I am trying my best not to fall off, because if you fall off, the fight will just... It'll just shit on you. Like, really hard. So, we're just gonna go do the best we can. He's gonna start moving once he reaches the lock-on point. Like that. And then, Blizzard, 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 Blizzard. Alright, just... Nice whiff. Just do jabs. Oh, okay. I'm being a little silent because this part is very dangerous. There you go. Just like that. That was pretty good. It will not come out that clean, but that was pretty good. Remember to center your camera, dodge roll, and walk. That's it. That's all you have to do. Now move to the left, to the right I mean, I'm sorry. And just follow in that hole. Go through this entrance. And then we're going to go up this little waterfall. Dodge roll, just fall in the water. And then you're going to go up the little stairs. And that's it, fire. Do ground fire. It's a lot faster than doing it in the air. Trust me, I counted the frames. Alright, just exit. Now we're going to go to the treasure. Well, we got to get an extra item. Then we go to the treasure room. So just follow my movement. Center your camera. Dodge roll twice. Jump. Jump again. Dodge roll once. Walk into the room. This little room right here. Just center your camera. Make sure you're like on the edge right here. And then jump. And like attack and shit. You get the elixir. Do the same movement as you did before. And then just hop on that shit or whatever. And then just dodge roll. Dodge roll. Okay, cool. That scared the shit out of me, but okay. And then we're gonna go and fight Jafar after we heal up. Okay, so in this fight, we're gonna like center the camera. He'll attack. Just hit him twice with a blizzard. Okay, good. It actually came out. Alright. Just whacking enough, but not too much, because he's gonna like... Okay, that's pretty good. That might over-damage him, but I don't know. And you want to be in back of the room so you could be in the center platform. I keep doing it wrong, but it's okay.
I'm really sorry about this.
If you fail it, just keep doing what you did before.
Watch out.
whatever. He was supposed to like do a magic barrier, but kind of sketched that fight up. But that's basically, that's like the overall strat for it. Like, whatever. Ideal. I'll clip in like the ideal strat for it.
I'm really sorry about this. Run! Ah! Watch out!
See ya! Feet free! Come on!
Now you just dodge roll to the center of the thing, then you, oh my god, there you go. That's what's supposed to happen. Okay, this fight is kinda RNG based on like the layout and stuff. So just Blizzard Jafar, make sure he's like far away. You have Blizzard now, so your magic is a little bit more powerful than it was last fight. Remember to time your finishers? Commentators first, okay. Now you don't want to over damage Iago so much, because like he'll give you like a shit pattern. So just like respect the fight. Oh my god. So it should be okay to like start damaging him now. Yeah. So when he starts flying in this direction. Oh my goodness. There you go. This is funny. Alright. Just 1-2s. Because if you do like a full air combo, you'll start whipping. So you don't want that. Whatever. It's fine. Come on. Oh, Atlanta doesn't have anything. That's fine. There you go. See what I mean by full air combos? Now, if Aladdin can get on the platform correctly, like so. Now you want Aladdin to attack while you blizzard the crap out of him. And he should die. Just like that. Sometimes Aladdin could be really dumb and like kind of get cut by the little lip or whatever. Okay, so now we have this mini game. Our goal is to basically die. We're gonna try to take as many hits as possible. It shouldn't be too difficult in standard, so we should die at a fair amount. Oh, I missed that rock. Oh, I missed the other rock. Lovely. Lovely. Just try to aim at the rocks as accurate as you can. Alright, so we're just gonna go to the right side. Get hit, and get hit again. Or not. Get hit. The fire. And that's it. Alright, we just got more text, which should be coming up right now. All we're gonna do is change keyblades and leave the world. So we're just gonna, yeah, change it to whatever keyblade I got right now. If I could fucking move correctly. Thank you. And then we're gonna go to Monstro. Nothing, no biggie. Okay, once you get swallowed by the whale, just trigger more cutscenes. So you're just gonna swim up to the plank that's over there. That's what triggers it. So once that cutscene is triggered, we're just gonna dodge roll over that lip. Dodge roll again. Just walk. Now we're gonna dodge roll, walk. And that's it. That's all you need to do. I see a lot of runners, they do 2 dodge rolls, but that's just an extra animation. It's just 1 dodge roll and walk, and you're good to go.
Pinocchio, stop fooling around. This is no time for
there
games.
is kind of a tech move, which is chamber 3 skip. It all depends on
But
your
Sora,
angle
I
and
thought
how
you
well
liked
you
games.
could trigger it.
Or are you too cool to
I'll
play them
try
now
to
that you
do
have
it
the keyboard?
first try. If not, I'll
Riku?
just clip it.
What
It's
are
not a
you
big
doing
deal.
here?
Alright, now we got that out of the way. We're gonna move the camera to this side. Try to be as center as possible. Move. You want to be center as possible. Move your analog stick to the left and just mash circle, and hopefully you get it. Just like that, and then. Oh my god, I actually got it. Let's fucking go. And that's chamber 3 skip. I actually got it. If you don't get it, it's not a big deal. Just brush it off. And then we're just gonna continue movement. Nothing spectacular here. Just you won't get lost if you just do the route that I just did. It's kind of a linear path. So after you hear a child screaming, just walk, well, dodge roll, then walk through the room, and you're fine. Now this fight, you just gotta time your hits while you're doing air combos, because that's how you basically stun the boss. There's a specific spot on the boss that like can't really touch you. In this version, it has a bigger hitbox,
No problem.
and I'll show you that
Let's
spot.
do it.
I'll show you the spot on his hurt box that he can't really touch you. So, if you could see where his eye is, his left eye, on that spot where you see the 3 rib cage, you want to try to be as close to that position as possible, and he will not touch you, or he shouldn't be touching you, because I don't know why in this version he has like his tentacles have a bigger hitbox than it does in the other versions, but the same properties still apply. So just get to the corner, and oh my god, that came out bad. Smash. You'll get a parry. It's fine. See how he doesn't touch me? See how he doesn't touch me? It's a really good spot. Now, he's not getting staggered like he's supposed to, but it's okay. There you go. So that little spot that I just exposed, he won't really, like, the most that'll happen is that he can hit you, sure, depending on what position you're at. If you parry, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Just do like a 1-2 hit. And then just try to keep that combo as consistent as you can. There's going to be a little text. That's Goofy learning cheer. Now we're just going to move, dodge roll, and just go in. Or you could just jump in. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's just a hole. Alright, once that's done, just roll back. Open this chest. You get high jump now. Center your camera. Get off of the boat. Part we're just gonna mess with abilities, so we just put counter plus and combo plus. So that's counter, combo plus. Then we go down, put MP up for Goofy, or cheer in English, and then high jump, and then that's it. Then we just go and activate this Trinity. Why am I getting a cottage? Because there is a fight that kinda matters. And I'll explain that why later. If you get potions and stuff, don't worry about it. Get Dumbo before you forget. We're going to jump over for movement. And then we're just going to swim. This upcoming tech is not going to be available for the PS4, so sorry. We're going to do like my homie Zetra's jump. Just hop on that. And then that's it. Pretty simple. Depending what room RNG I get, just jump up, jump, jump, walk. There. See? Simple as that. Okay, since I died in that fight, you could see me skipping the cutscene. Now the RNG might be a little different. Actually, no, it's still the same. Okay, cool. So let's just... There you go, parry. Oh my god. This is actually pretty hard on PS3. Yeah, this is actually pretty hard on PS3.
See ya! See ya!
Okay. I have to like concentrate a little bit, but that's kind of how the fight's supposed to work. So have you noticed that like when Sora does his air combos, he like slowly starts shifting to like the other side of the face? That's how you get hit and stuff. But other than that, you should be fine. Okay, so once the whale spits you out, you have like a little cutscene. Now we're gonna go back to Monstro. And after that, we're gonna go to Halloween Town. But before we actually land there, we're gonna get some items. Oh my god, let me do it right. There you go. Do not worry about like missing Monstro because it can't happen. It can only happen if you manually drive to Monstro. But other than that, this part is kind of patched because in the original versions of KH, like English and Japanese, if you warp to Monstro, there's a chance for you to miss it. But in the FM version or the final mix, it's consistent, so you'll never miss it. Which is why I told you guys to like get Dumbo early so you could just save frames on movement. So you're just gonna center your camera, dodge roll, jump for faster movement, swim, just keep swimming, dodge roll, and then if you can, mistimed it. You could like jump slash to the save and then warp right there, but since I'm on PS3, the timing is a little off, but whatever. Alright, do not land to Halloween Town, not yet. Now we're gonna go back and we're gonna go to Traverse Town because we're gonna get this item called Wishing Star. Like, if you guys remember what I said before, that you're very weak in this version compared to the others, this is the part where you start getting weak. So we're just gonna land the accessory, or first district, doesn't matter. I think it loads basically the same. Unless you're like on faster hardware like a PS2 HDD or something. Then you just dodge roll to the door or whatever. You're gonna trigger like this little cutscene or whatever that they're talking. And as soon as this text is done, you're gonna get the chest, which is like right here. That's the chest. And then we got Wishing Star. Now we bounce. We literally went to Traverse Town just to get a Keyblade. But this Keyblade is very different. The Keyblade, what it does is that it adds crit power 100%. So every hit is a crit pretty much. It's either every hit or every finish is a crit. Oh my god, hold on. There you go. See, this is why you can't cruise the... You can't go to the cursor freely. Like, you'll start selecting worlds and you just waste frames that way. Now we could land on Halloween Town. Alright, we just got text. Nothing big's going on, just movement. So, 1, 2, walk, and that's it. Dodge roll 1, jump, or just swing, unless I fuck that up like I just did. Just jump over that. Get the power up, because this is the only power up you're gonna get. Sad face. And then you're gonna go over, and then either a dodge roll or you could just walk. It's not a big deal. But you saw how, like, it costs more frames just to dodge roll and then trigger the cutscene. Okay, go. So we got more movement. And we're gonna go to this little house right here to get basically one item. We're gonna get an elixir. Now, why are we ringing the doorbell and like wasting time doing it? We're not wasting time, we're investing our time. And the reason why we have it is because there's gonna be a fight that's so shitty that you basically want to have an extra elixir, because it's just ass if you don't do it correctly. And endgame will be a lot easier because you're gonna get an extra mega elixir. Trust me, it helps. Alright, now we're gonna have our regular party members. Dodge roll to the side, then we have a menu right here. So we're gonna switch Keyblades with Witching Star. Then we're gonna change either Brave Warrior or White Fang, whichever you guys prefer, to Ray of Light. And then we're gonna take away Jack's Ethers, right? And then we're gonna do Power Up on Sora because we're gonna need it. And then we're adding an Ether, and that's about it. I believe that's about it. I hope that's about it, because I always mess up that menu for some odd reason. Yeah, once that cutscene plays out, just center the camera, move to the right, open the door. Just continue with tech movement, and then jump where the shadow is, so you could just save like movement and stuff. And then do some text. Now you're just gonna try to be in the center and just deep freeze everyone. You see? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that happens sometimes. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now try to pick up an Ether or MP orb. Good enough. Cutscene is over. Just dodge roll, and then walk, and then you're trigger that cutscene. All right, now. Okay, now we're out of that room. Just try to center your camera, and then it's all movement and cutscenes pretty much. So just keep doing what you're doing. Dodge roll twice to talk to the professor, and you should be good. Mash some text, and that's about it. All right. Okay, since that's done, we're just gonna leave the room pretty much. Just remember to aim your analog stick kind of down or like a down tilt, and just exit the room. And then just try to center your camera if it's not centered. And then just jump. There you go. Kind of messed up on that movement, but it's okay. Alright, since we have since there's 2 RNGs in this room. There's the white mushrooms, which all you do is like just whack them and they'll go away. You save MP that way, or an ether. If you have this RNG, just get rid of the white knights or whatever and just fire them. If they haven't done their job. There you go. Graveyard skip is very easy in this version because commands come out at frame 1, so don't worry about it too much. I know 1.5 is more punishing because it takes more frames to trigger the command. Now we have to do this little mini game, which is right here. So we got 2, the middle one, and the one next to it. So it's, and then I'm trying to be a little careful because sometimes Sora could like turn around, or like the game could just register the wrong input, and then you have to start the mini game all over again. You don't want that. Just go through the door. Everything's pretty basic. You know.
Fire!
Oh, and that happens too. Hello.
Fire!
The game could just act stupid. It happens.
This should help.
See, that was the RNG I was talking about with the white mushrooms. I just popped another ether just for the upcoming fight. Not lock, shock, and barrel, but just more enemies and stuff. And I just want to like reduce, like you want to reduce the most amount of like lag you have with your character. So you might as well do it while the game is transitioning from one room to another. Oh, and we got more cutscenes. Alright, same as before, just down tilt and leave the room, just like there, nice and swift. Center the camera, leave the room. Alright, after that cutscene's done, just continue with your traditional movement. And we got another cutscene. I know, there's a bunch of cutscenes and shit, but this one's a little quick. Alright, after that cutscene, we're just gonna fire that thing if it works correctly. If it doesn't, it's okay. That's a common thing. Now, depending what RNG we get, like we just got right now, we got blue commands, which is black fungi. That takes forever, so that's a waste of MP. We're just gonna go back how we were. Pop the thing again. And we should have enemies now. Once that happens, just center and just blizzard the shit out of everything. Oh, just like that. Okay, nice and simple. Nothing special about this room. Alright, after the cutscene, just center your camera, dodge roll, and switch to, what's this thing called? White Fang. And we're gonna climb up this tower. It looks weird at first, but you'll get used to it. Right now we're gonna fight kids. Try to have some kind of MP, cause you want to have control. That's really what that fight is. It's all about having control in the room. So we'll see how this turns out. And try not to do too many finishers, cause finishers is too laggy.
See ya.
If he becomes a little shit, just blizzard him. There, just like that. Nice and easy. Remember to hit the switch. Be very, very thoughtful on that switch. It is common for people to forget it. I am one of those people. I've forgotten about it a couple times, so I always look at the switch before I touch it. So touch the switch. Thank you. Fucking Keyblade sucks ass, but whatever. That's Wishing Star for you. Now we're gonna do our marvelous fight, which is Oogie. So we're just gonna go down, swag, and then walk to the room. That's it. Alright, now we got Oogie Boogie with 2 gargoyles. Really, really shit fight because they will not let you have it your way. So you're gonna have 2 gargoyles do whatever the hell they want. It's never organized. Just letting you know on that. Great camera angles. As you can see how flawed this fight really is. I'm just healing for safety. Try to get on the center platform. Thank God I sniped it, because if I did it, I would, I don't know, get pissed. Punish. Kind of up tilt and just press circle. So you can do like consistent slap shots. Slap shots give you a crit hit, and since we have Wishing Star, we get like double the crit damage pretty much. Now we're gonna try a dice reflect, and hopefully it goes well. If you miss them, it happens. No one's really perfect unless you're like Zetrus or something. This is actually one of my weakest fights as well. We're gonna try to fucking, yeah, there you go. We want to cock block Donald and Goofy because it takes 10 hits for you to get off stage. Now we're just gonna look at the HP barrier to make sure we don't hit him too much. We just hit him the right amount. Alright, good. We got off stage. Just the way we want. I'm gonna just heal just for safety. And we're gonna try a dice reflect. It happens. Now, if we over damage him, he would summon the Sith Wheel, so that'll like cost us more time. But since we're just doing it the old-fashioned way, we should be fine. Oh, we glitched it. Okay, cool. That could happen too. Donald could still fuck it up because he could jump higher than Goofy. I don't know why. He just can. Alright. Well, that's the best I can do. If you dice reflect it, great. If not, then shit happens. I didn't dice reflect it successfully because the dice rolls are RNG. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, as long as you don't get an extra cycle, that's all that matters. So, just don't worry about it too much. Alright, after we match some text, we're just gonna fall down and pop Oogie's genital warts. Now I'm gonna go in a specific spot, which is like kind of right here, and kind of do like a wave dash slap shot, which you just saw right now. Now we're just gonna pop this pimple, adding extra damage while I'm in the air. That could happen. If it does, great. If not, then whatever. We're gonna go up here because the game will lag tremendously. So we're just gonna do our best to not get shit on. There you go. Alright. Now we're just gonna blizzard the shit. Now you see how the game's dropping frames. We're gonna try not to get trolled like we just did right now. If it happens, then no biggie. Okay, I just whiffed that, but it's okay. You're gonna see some purple stuff come out, either on this orb or the one that's coming up right now. Just did that for safety. There you go. That's that purple stuff. There you go. I'm gonna fall in this little hole. I'm trying not to get trolled. There you go. Just like that. GG. GG. Point. So just dodge roll back, center your camera, and then we're gonna leave the world pretty much. So that's kinda it. There's nothing more to it. This segment right here, you could miss hookship, and fortunately we did not. But if you miss hookship, you miss around like 45 seconds. For this category, missing hookship is really not that big of a deal, so don't worry about it. Now, after I select my party members, just move to the right of the room, like as you can see here, like that. And then just jump, or hump the fucking pole like I just did, and I almost got kicked. That happens too. So we're just gonna jump, deep freeze, down the stairs, down the ladder I mean. And then we're gonna go, and then not crawl, we're gonna try to fucking do whatever the fuck I just did. So after the cutscene, just dodge roll, try to get to that little spot right there. So yeah, there's a green chinnery right there, just activate it and you should be fine. And then we're gonna fight Sora. This fight is pretty okay. Just don't do too many finishers at the beginning, because you're gonna get punished. Respect his attacks, and you should be fine. You wanna loop him while he starts summoning his clones, his shadow clones or whatever. But other than that, just have your party members go ham. Yeah, let him, if he summons his shadow clones, just do his thing. Your party members will get in the way, it happens, so you just hope to God that they just die. That's fine, that happens. Ugh, I missed. It's fine. That happens, just clip, and you'll get iframes. Ugh, it happens. It's okay. Shadow clones. Now you want to touch this door, and hopefully it loads quick. Oh, just like that. Swag.
Swag!
Now there's gonna be a little text. Just smash circle or whatever, and you'll be fine. Remember to dodge roll. Do the platform. Open the platform. Do your blizzard shit. Put Hurricane Blast. Put the good items. I mean, the good abilities for Donald. For Donald and Peter Pan. Not Goofy, because Goofy sucks right now. We're gonna remove either Spirit Brave or White Fang over Raven's Claw, and then we're gonna put Donald Ray of Light because more MP helps. We're gonna put White Fang and this Seikurido, whatever the fuck that is, to give it more AP for endgame. Don't worry about that. I'll explain that much later. And then oh, we customized stop. So, oh, stop there, not gravity. There you go, just like that. Touch the save for safety if you want. Optional. So dodge roll. And we're just going around in circles, triggering cutscenes. That's all we're doing, pretty much. Nothing major here. Don't forget the text, which is right here. Now we're gonna have Peter Pan over Goofy. So you're gonna have Sora, Donald, and Peter Pan, because Goofy is pretty useless throughout most of the run except endgame. There's some segments where you actually do need him, but as of now, just stick with Donald. He actually helps and stuff. The game will lag, which is okay. Just kill both of these at the same time. Should be fine. There you go. I thought I killed one, but I guess not. There you go. Now we're gonna stop the ship. Just like that. Go ham. Just mash the fuck out of this motherfucker. Just like that. There you go. That's fine. In this fight, Hook will just be an asshole and throw like presents and do his little sword moves and stuff. He's like Marth, but just way worse. There's gonna be a flying ship that's in the way. He'll just throw like random missiles and cause him on fire, and you don't want that to happen. And he could heal him, so it's a pretty ass fight. So the best thing you can do is whack him, but don't do any finishers. Try your best not to do any finishers unless you know it's safe. Because if you do a finisher, he's gonna fly out and get out the ship, and it's just too much animation, which will lose you time. So. See, this is what I mean about him healing. Like, the boat just sucks balls, dude. There you go. The best I can do, but I'm glad I showed you all the examples of what could happen in this fight. Nothing special. We're just gonna bonk this little... the clock. That's basically it. What time is it? Okay, so if you load too fast, depending depending how you play, and as of right now, the only way to play very optimally is playing it through a PlayStation BB unit, which basically you get a hard drive, you install this game to your hard drive, and that's basically it. So I'm not gonna get the chest right now, but to save movement, you get that chest. But other than that, just we do Ars Arcanum, right? Then we get Donald's ability, which is the hyper healing of whatever it is, and then we put Fairy Harp. Oh yeah, and put Glide, and that's it. If I can do my movement correctly, and that's it. That's all you do. It's very simple. Now we're just gonna clip. We're gonna go to Merlin's house and talk to Fairy Godmother so she could give us Dumbo. Alright, after we got Dumbo, we just glide. Dodge roll until you see text, walk through. Alright, we're just gonna do basic movement, don't pay attention to anyone, and do what you're supposed to do. And since we're gonna fight a boss, and that's basically all we're gonna do, we're not gonna do anything else. Alright, make sure those enemies spawn, because if not, when you kill these little like Niglets or whatever the hell these called, the MP motherfuckers, they will give you a hard time. So you should be fine. Make sure you have an ether on you. You should have an ether on you. So don't worry about it. You should have an ether on you based on the routing that you're following. And then just R's. Remember to time your R's. Because if you don't time your R's, you're gonna get punished. Obviously in 1.5 you could just spam it, which is so free in that version. Okay, now we have guard armor, again. But this time we're just gonna attack one piece, which is his arm. If I could do it correctly, there you go. Pop the ether, and you should be good. There you go. It's fine. There you go. He's gonna do his transformation right now, which is fine. It happens. Not a big deal. There you go. That was pretty nice. Alright. This part of the animation is when you're able to hit him, because right now he's kind of invincible until he does his transformation right here. Like, right there, right there. When you hear that cue, the little transformation cue, that's when you can hit him. And there you go. That's that's opposite armor. Pretty easy. Pretty easy because you're like really over leveled and stuff. Remember the text? There you go. You got arrow. Remember the text? There you go. Now do regular movement. And then you're going to talk to Sid. And he's going to trigger a cutscene. Now after that cutscene's done, just, we're going to warp to, what's this thing called? To, Hollow Bastion. So we're just gonna have like Donald and Goof talk about nonsense and whatever. Okay, there you go. Now I'm free to do whatever. Alright, now we docked at Hollow Bastion. One of the... I would say this is probably a tricky, like... It's not a hard world, but it's not an easy one either. One of the most scariest fights is Maleficent. That's definitely a scary fight in this version. I would think she's the hardest fight to do out of all three of the original KH series. Riku is not that bad. He kind of sucks in this version a lot, but we could adapt, so it's not that bad. Now we're just gonna dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. Wait for that thing to go down.
Be free.
Now, there's a reason to me doing that. And then just dodge roll and walk. And then that's it. After that cutscene's done, we're gonna glide to that Mega Elixir that's right there. I glided too low, but it happens. Alright, just gonna concentrate on these platforms because they suck. For this one, just remove the top ability. Leave Faresh's Bellow there. Put Crit Plus for Beast. We remove his Ethers. Right? You could probably have one Ether, I guess, depending how your item routage is. Normally you should have like one Ether. If you don't have any, it's not that big of a deal. We go to Customize. We put Gravity over Blizzard. And if you saw me do the Blizzard earlier, it's because I wanted to get that Orange MP bar, so I can have enough gravities to kill this enemy that's gonna come up right now, called Defender. They're just annoying, and we just want Beast to do the least amount of work as possible, because the AI in this game are not so bright, if you get what I'm saying. So we're gonna go through bubbles and shit. You know, not that big of a deal. Frame 1, just do the trigger command, dodge roll to the left side so you can get the bubble. Pardon for my movement if it's pretty shitty, but I'm just showing you how it is because no one's perfect. And then walk and then do that. The camera will kind of get fuckery depending how you're angling it, but you should be fine. So just walk, trigger. You don't have to dodge roll. Remember, dodge roll costs more animation than just you like doing the walking one. Jump, and that's it. It's that simple. You do get more distance with the high jump than you do with the dodge roll. So, you're dodge rolling there because I can't see shit. Should have centered the camera, but you guys know what I mean. And then just... Oh, I whiffed that one. Wow, cool. Wow. Now there's gonna be a command right there. You don't do anything. You just press the command button and that's it. Just like that. Excuse me. Now we got a defender. Just kill it. Fucking kill that thing. There you go. Should do that every time. If not, like, probably cast the fire or something. You can't damage him while you have the wooden stick. You just can't. Believe me, I've tried. It's not possible. So we're just gonna do the same movement as we did before. So just walk, activate the thing. We're gonna do it again. So we're gonna jump over, walk to the thing, and then we're pretty much good. The camera works with me like it just did, and you just hop and slash that thing. It should be fine. Now touch the save because you really want to have a good amount of MP in this fight. Trust me, you really do. Because Riku kind of sucks in this game because you lack MP and Goofy does not have MP GIF, which is like the worst thing that could happen, but it is what it is. Just dodge rolls to the side. Hopefully the stupid balloons don't follow you. Like it just did. Just like that. And we're gonna go through the elevator and then activate a pretty lengthy cutscene. So it's not too bad. So it's like a good time to have like a bathroom break or something. I'm just really excited that we're almost done with this game. Thank God, because this will be the last time I play this shitty version. Alright. What we're gonna do is like basically get cornered by this wall here. If he complies. Alright. Just want to keep him nice in the corner. Now you see why this fight is pretty ass. Yeah. Whatever. It's the best I can do. The fight's retarded. I'm personally not good at this fight, but you just want to corner him and do R's like at the right timing pretty much. If you can, depending how much you parry and stuff. Just punish his moves and you should be fine.
So
you really shouldn't die in this fight. So we got Tex. Now we're gonna do something a little different. Well, not really different, but this is what normally people do in standard because you have to, because you lack so much strength in this version. It really sucks. You guys will know what I mean once we start reviewing Kingdom Hearts original with Japanese and English. So we're just gonna go do movement, pick up this book, just like that, leave the world, and depending on the time, there's 2 power-ups within this clock tower. Now, obviously, if you are running a version that's too fast, like PS4 or whatever, you cannot do this part, so this part is only exclusive for either PS3 or PS2. Remember that if you're playing 1.5 on PS3, the power-up, which is the 2-hour mark, will be on this side of the building, while if you're playing it on PS2, you'll be facing the back side of the building, which is the 4-hour mark, which is this little power-up right here. Alright, cool, we got the power-up. We get this little piece right here, which is the Flare G, or Flare Gummy, whatever it's called. And then we just leave this world. Simple as that. And now we're gonna save movement and warp to Agrabah. Alright, now you're probably asking why I'm going to Agrabah and stuff. The reason is you wanna get Ifrit belt because it gives you like a strength up or something like that, and I guess fire resistance because Chinnerbog's a thing. That's in an upcoming fight. So yeah, this part of the run is kind of annoying. How you have to like go out of your way and get items and stuff. And the reason why we get it is because we have access to the White Trinity because we just defeated Riku. So go to your left side, the White Trinity is right there, and the item, you know, is in front of us. So we're just gonna obtain it right now. Like I saw Gucci, and then we leave. Now we're gonna go to this part, which is the waterfall part, which will take us to the save, and then we could just bounce out of this world. So we're gonna just hop. Glide to this chest because it gives you a cottage. Trust me, you're gonna need it. And then just hop over, save, and then bounce. Alright, with that out of the way, we're gonna go back to where we started off. Now remember, when you go warp back to Hollow Bastion, it is the second option, which is the library. Yeah, I know people get confused because they go to like the water halls. You don't want that. But anyways, since we got that out of the way, we're just gonna, you know, get some books and return them so we could unlock a little secret door, so we could like progress through the game. So after we unlock this door, we'll do our menu. This menu is super important, and you'll see why. So we're gonna change Spear Brave to Ifrit Belt, right? Or whatever item you had before. And then with Beast, you change it to Spear Brave. And that's basically it. Wait, I'm trying to remember. And you put the power up to Sora, and you should be good. Yeah, so after you do that menu, we're gonna go through the door. There's like some candles that you're just gonna let out and stuff. Just, you know, we're gonna knock some pots. We're just gonna do some puzzle pieces. It's very easy to do. Just, you know, fire's like the very first option that's in your magic. You just press L2 and it's right there. It's not that, you know, it's not hard to remember. So we're just gonna get, you know, doing tedious tasks. Alright, push that. Oh, back movement on me. When it happens. Alright, since we unlocked basically all the pieces, we're just gonna collect them and unlock the emblem door. Oh, that was me trying to be swaggy, but I can't do it because I suck. So we're just gonna unlock that. Center your camera, just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Appreciate the sound effects from this version. So after that lovely cutscene, we're just gonna go back. Well, you know, go facing back. And just gonna use a fender. I'll try to do what he just did right now. So try to jump over him if you can. Center your camera if it's not centered. Go to this corner because you're gonna have like one wyvern chase after you, which isn't a big deal. Or not. Hello. Okay, I guess I got lucky. That was pretty weird. Whatever. Normally there's like a wyvern that chases you and you just kill it and that's it, but I guess it didn't follow me. So that's cool. That's kind of cool to highlight in this. Please don't do that fuckery that I just did right now. Please don't do that. I'm surprised that I didn't summon any wyverns. Alright, it's just more movement and stuff, but then after that there's gonna be like a boss rush. This part right here, you should be able to do a full combo, like I think it's 1, 2, 3, like 1, 1, 2, 3, I believe. If you lack a strength, you just have to do an extra hit, that's about it, not that big of a deal. We're gonna look at Goofy's sexy face. Looks like a penis. Anyways. There you go. You can only do it if you have the strength up. Where are you? Oh, he's gonna be a dick. That's fine. Just kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Oh, it's gonna DM. That's fine. There you go. I just collect that ether just because I got lucky. Excuse me. Ugh, that came out of me. My bad. Anyways, we're gonna have double like triggered right on the magic menu because we're gonna do double skip for the very first time. It's not a hard trick, but it does require some kind of concentration, so I'll try my best to explain it. And we do have enough MP, so we should be good. So just remember to send your camera, activate the Blue Trinity, and you're gonna collect the Mega Elixir and 2 cottages. And get some MP orbs, because you're gonna need it on the upcoming fight right now. So just collect that just for safety. Trust me, you're gonna need it. Alright. That was pretty good movement. And then just more switches. Nothing too special right now. So just more movement, walk, and you're good. Continue with the same thing. Just walk, and you're good. For this segment, try to like center your camera as soon as you summon Dumbo. Pause buffer probably helps, but I don't know if it's certain. Alright, just pray to God that it works. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna press the I'm gonna have Dumbo kind of like ascend while I'm pressing L2 and R2 at the same time, centering my camera. So let's just try it. Alright, we got it. Cool. I'm sorry, that requires concentration. This room will lag, as you can see here. But we're Gucci. We're pretty Gucci. Alright, so after that cutscene's finished, we're gonna prep up the next fight right now. So we're just gonna use a cottage. It's very important to use the cottage. And this part is very important to menuing your items correctly. So we're gonna use an elixir. Okay, in this fight, how it starts out, you want to get on the platform and do like a couple swings, but make sure you're like in the center point of where she's at, because she's gonna like basically pimp slap you. And when she's about to pimp slap you, that's when you unleash your R's. This is a very complicated strat, so I probably won't be talking too much while I'm doing it. Okay. That's kind of how you want the strat to turn out. I kind of messed up a little bit on like menuing, because the game just ate my inputs that way. But either or, that's kind of how you want to execute it. You might have to like replay the video and practice that fight. That fight is a lot easier with that one strength up. But if you like that strength up, you're just going to do the combo a little longer. Just a little longer. Just make sure to time your R's. When she starts summoning her meteors, the game will lag. So if you saw how the game just dropped frames while she was summoning her meteors, just be aware of that. And the rest is practice, I guess. Just really practice that fight. That's literally one of the hardest fights in the game. Now, aside from that, we're going to switch party members. We're going to change Goofy over Beast, because he actually does his job. And then what we're going to do is use one fire, a cottage, and we're good to go, pretty much. Because, yeah, we should have everything. Alright, now we can dive in. Okay, so wish me luck that I don't fuck up this fight. There you go. That's better. It's kind of how the fight should work. Doing air combos with a PS3 controller is really not easy. Along with, in this version, just remember that your Sora physics are kind of slow compared to like 1.5. So, technically this is harder to do on PS2 than the HD version. It's just a little fun fact. Alright, now we got text, and we should be good. Now we're just gonna leave the room and go to our final boss battle. For this world, at least. Until we come back, because we have to come back because shit happens, I guess. Oh, I made an extra movement. See how doing an extra dodge roll can punish you? So just walk to the room. That's it. Don't make a big deal out of it. You just hold forward, and then just keep dodge rolling until you trigger the cutscene. We're just gonna start off with a fight with a few staggers, and then an R's. Alright, just do more R's. Not that big of a deal how you set it, because you're still gonna like over damage him. Just remember to respect his moves. Okay, hello. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. Okay. Whew. I actually pulled it off. Cool. Yeah, that's the most optimal way of doing it, of just doing air combos. I actually do think I cheesed it just because... Oh, remember mash attacks. I do think I cheesed it just because the timing on this console compared to PS2 is slightly different. So so the latency kind of helped me on that fight. But either way, just practice it and you'll be fine. Just do like one swing and then a full air combo, and you'll have a Hurricane Blast every time, and your fight will come out as smooth as mine did. Okay, so after that emotional roller coaster, we are a shadow. So I am a true nigga right now. Since I lost my heart and stuff, all we're gonna do is just basic movement. It's not hard to do. You basically go downstairs and then go all the way, not to like the very first floor, but like kind of like the same level where you fight Riku and stuff. So we're just gonna go swag movement and stuff. I like jumping here because it's like less frames, or I fail that completely, so that costs me extra frames, but that's okay because this is just a tutorial for people that are interested in this game. So we just got more text, not a big deal. Okay, so after that cutscene's over, we're basically in Traverse Town for the last time, and we're just gonna do more movement, and then there's gonna be like maybe 2 cutscenes, and then there's 3 because it's Final Mix. So after 3 more cutscenes, we're gonna go back to Hollow Bastion and fuck shit up pretty much. So we're just gonna talk to Sid. He's gonna tell us about like some kind of secret cave or something that he hid it like 9 years ago. I don't know what the fuck it is, but maybe I don't know, hiding some fucking weed or something. I don't know. So we're gonna smoke his shit. Now, since that's done, we're gonna drop over that little thing right there. Activate the red trinity. Alright, cool. Go through this door. If your camera's not centered, then center it. But if not, whatever. Keep dodge rolling through, because nothing's gonna happen pretty much unless you somehow get blocked by like a wizard, which you shouldn't have, but anyways. And now we're gonna go swim, not towards Kairi, but do that little lip and try to get that good stuff. So there's like a gummy piece right here, so just press circle so you could get rid of the text box quickly, just like that. And we are going to trigger the last cutscene. Well, not the last cutscene, but like semi-last. With the Riku and Kairi part of the game, where they get all emotional and shit. Okay, so after that lengthy cutscene is over, we're just gonna jump, glide, and then enter the door. We're gonna basically come back where we came from. So just dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. Remember to time it whenever you can. And then just jump again, and then walk through the door. Just like that, for movement purposes. And then just jump again, and then talk to Sid. He's gonna be like, oh, you found my my stash. And he gives you like a gummy piece of whatever, and then you could finally travel back to Hollow Bastion and finish the job. So we're just gonna do that right now. Just leave this freaking place because I'm tired of seeing it all the time. Jump, save, and then there's gonna be like some text of like gerbils talking again. So I'll just mash through it. Press square because we're gonna customize the gummy the gummy ship. Alright, so we're gonna put in Haste 2G and Flare G if I can do it correctly. There you go. And that's how your ship's supposed to look like. Now we're just gonna go through this warp hole, and we're gonna go pretty fast, like super fast. So don't be afraid of this this high new model of the tissue box. So we're just gonna go through it, go through that black stuff. Pretty self-explanatory. However, this part of the mission, the good news is we won't have to fly through it. We're just gonna go. We're gonna fly enough that we could just warp to Hollow Bastion again. So while we're getting hammered on the ship, just stand by until the queue is triggered, and then we're gonna be able to skip it. So I will tell you when that frame is available. All right, pay attention to this screen right here. That part where it changes colors, you skip it, go back to the world of the overview of the universes and stuff. Go through that portal and then warp to Hollow Bastion. What sucks about it is that we do lose all our save points, so we have to like retouch it again. So it's not that big of a deal, and we're gonna get there a lot faster than we did before. So yeah, we're just gonna mash the text. Not that big of a deal. We all know that we're gonna get hammered. The only difference is, this is the part where we need Goofy in our party. Just be very aware of it. So we're gonna change Donald over Beast, and that's it. Okay. Now we're just gonna do some movement. Nothing special. Shortcut Dumbo, because that's gonna happen really soon. You know, nothing special, just get to top platform. Now we're gonna do the second Dumbo skip. I think this one's a little tricky, but it'll be quick. Just try not to spawn too many enemies. So we're gonna have it, you know, shortcut to Dumbo. Try to not summon as much enemies as you can, like it just happened right now. I summoned one wizard. Sometimes you'll get a Nocturne. Those are more threatening in my opinion, because I've gotten knocked off by them. But you should be okay. So center your camera and just like disembark, and then you should be fine. So we're just gonna glide. Hope to God that thing doesn't chase us, because if it does, it's pretty much over. And you see how it's like right there? You see how it's like right there, kind of chilling? They do troll, so it's okay. But it disappeared, so we should be good. So that's actually a good example that it shows you like it's still there, but it could go away if the RNG's with you, pretty much. Okay, so we're gonna activate the platform. I mispressed an input, but that's okay. Now, what I like to do is kind of like try to be center of this elevator and stuff, and we're gonna look at Beast in the eyes, because he is a gorgeous, fabulous man who reminds me of who's this guy? Fabio? Yeah, he reminds me of Fabio. So we're gonna look down because we're gonna lag, and hope to God that come on. There you go. Okay. See how I just killed like a bunch of enemies? Now, what would happen is that if we see all those enemies getting destroyed, the game will lag. So we're just gonna look down while that happens. So that was a good example, and that was an excellent fight, first try. So I think, in my opinion, in Final Mix, Beast's AI or the character's AI are just kind of dumb, or they just behave a little bit more different than the original. That's just my opinion from what I experienced, because I like messing up with AIs and stuff to try to get consistencies and shit. So we're just gonna dodge roll. Now we are gonna do one thing that's different, and before I forget, I have to say it out loud, and that is we're gonna get Omega now Omega Arts bollocks Royal Crown, because that's a new item that we get in this version that's exclusive to the Final Mix. Now you can see why I'm getting annoyed with this version of the game. You lack strength, you have to pick up extra items just to like balance out the rest of the game, because it just sucks, man. Like, I hope you guys understand why I dislike this version so much. But anyways, we're gonna gravity this bitch, and we should be fine. Alright, good to go. Oh yeah, one thing I want to highlight, while you're in the elevator fight, it sucks balls in PS4 or PS3 just because there's R's and the same input, so you can't really mash triangle while you're doing that fight. So that just, yeah, it's just a little side info. So we're just gonna do double skip one more time, pause buffer for prayer, and we're gonna center our camera and try to levitate to the ledge and just grab on, and hopefully I don't get bopped. That happens if you fuck it up. So, since that happened, I'm just gonna die gracefully. Don't worry, not a big deal. You know, you learn from losing, so my fault that I wasn't like close to the ledge, I guess, because the way how the camera was pointed, but it's okay. See, that's the camera angle I wanted. There you go. That's what I wanted. So, you know, if you mess up, you know, just swallow your pride and keep going. This room will still lag, so just be aware of that. Now we're just gonna dodge roll and stuff. Now this part is gonna be a little tricky. Just a little tricky. Hope to God that, okay, he's not doing his dick move, because he could push you off and then you don't want to do double skip again. So, now this part right here, be very careful. We're gonna spawn some enemies, stop, and bounce. They will try to kill you, but that's okay. That's okay, do not fret. Remember to not highlight the summon while you're doing that, because you will summon Dumbo or whatever bullshit, and it's not fun. It's happened to me in a run, and you just don't want that. So the fact that I got blue menu pretty quick is pretty good. Now the reason why I did fire, there's a reason to that madness. Alright, now we're gonna menu Oblivion, and we're gonna put in Ethers if I have any in the save. This works too. So we're just gonna... Oh, I didn't need to do that, but that's okay. So we're just gonna go. Save movement. And now we go ham up in this bitch. And we're gonna kill an elephant. This behemoth of an elephant. Nothing too special. He's gonna jump and try to stop you, so just move out of the way. You should be fine. And just go ham. Remember to respect it. If you can't dodge her on time, it's okay. Just continue what you did before. Oh. Oh. Ooh. You could actually die in this fight. It has happened to me. Okay, that was good. Now I timed my finishers on purpose so I could just evade the iframes when he kind of like DMs and stuff. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Alright, we should be fine. Respect it. Respect it. There you go. That was good. That was good for what it was. Obviously, if you lack the strength because of your fast loads, it just takes a little longer, but it's okay.
Now let's go and seal that big keyhole.
Sora, you did it.
Oh, if you hear that weird noise in the background, that's just how the game is. For some reason, this scene just makes weird noises. Alright, now we got text after that cutscene. I forgot one of the princesses is going to give us a fire-ass move. And then we're going to menu and then bounce, pretty much. Nothing too special. So, we're going to go to the thingy. And then we're going to add Omega Arts. And we're going to customize fire. If I keep forgetting. And that's it. That's it. That's pretty much it. Alright. After the Titmonks finish talking, we're going to go through this gummy mission. This gummy mission is dangerous. And I'm not really going to skip this one. Just because, one, you can actually die pretty easily if you're careless, especially in Proud Mode. You could really die easily in this. And oh, I forgot to show you this a little earlier from the playthrough. You can actually remove the scoreboard. That's exclusive to the Final Mix versions. In the original Cage, English and Japanese, they don't have that. So by pressing R2, you could like display the board and stuff. That was just a little fun fact. Now this part is gonna lag. Do not fret. If it lags, it's okay. Just try not to get hit. And because if you crash, it's kind of over. So have fun with that. Now since we're gonna boost for one last time. All right, cool. We enter the end of the world. This world is fucking shit.
I promise.
Now after that cutscene, just dodge roll, and we're gonna face some scary niggas called Invisibles. Alright, just center your camera, if you can. Just fucking go ham. Just like that. We kinda want it that way. One will DM, which happens. Do not fret. This is a perfect time to do that. There you go. That was actually a pretty good fight. So, good example. Good example. Now you see why we have the ethers in our inventory. It all plays out. Don't worry, you guys. It all plays out. Alright. There's gonna be some invisible walls. So, just work your way around it. What's in the chest is nothing important. You'll just die if you pick it up. Just don't do it. Now we got angels. Now we got MP gift from Goofy, which is okay. Remember, ground combos are powerful, so use them. That happens. It's okay. I got bopped, so it happens. Don't worry about it. I should have done the finisher, but that's okay. Now this chest, we're going to open it. This chest contains an elixir. After it loads. Thank you. We're going to open this. And now we're going to menu... Well, actually, we're going to do a cottage. So, we'll add that son of a bitch here. And then, if I stop brain farting, we're going to add all the hot abilities to Goofy. So, MP GIF, this shit, that shit. Evolution, don't worry about that. Donald has Leaf Bell. Why is not there? Fuck, whatever. You need that one too, and this one. So we're good to go. I'm sorry, I'm like mixing up saves because doing separate recordings, so forgive me. But anyways, just look at the menu and you'll be fine. We're gonna pick up this cottage because we freaking need it for like final rest and stuff. And then we just continue it. Nothing special. Goofy's gonna give us MP gift twice because in this version, MP gift costs 2 MP for one MP gift or whatever the hell it is. And just spam gravity. Spam more gravity. Goofy's gonna give you MP gift. Alright, that was good. Respect it. Respect his attacks and stuff. Oh my god, the whiff. Okay, that was good. Sure, if I get hit, it's okay. Because I'm a man. Just beat the shit. It's fine. There you go. That's kind of how you want it. That was pretty good. Alright, now we look goofy with this gorgeous mouth. And then we just got some text. Nothing special. So we're just gonna dodge roll and stuff. So, movement. Try to swag if I can. And there you go. Before you land, use Oathkeeper. Right? Oathkeeper. Overwrite Raven's Claw with Royal Crown. And that's basically it. So, do that. Shortcut the summon. And then we're gonna do some cool strats and stuff. Alright, okay. I thought the camera was gonna dick me, but it didn't. Alright, so let's just go. We have to revisit these worlds because we haven't like sealed the keyhole completely, so that's fun. And hope to God we don't get bopped while doing this. Now we're gonna do 2 ticks. And then after 2 ticks, which is like the flash, we're gonna do like full roars. So we're gonna try to center our camera if we can. If not, then fuck it. So we're gonna do 1, 2. Okay. Hopefully we don't get bopped. Just like that. Yeah, we want to do full roars. After this one, we can bounce. So remember to dismiss, and you're good to go. And that's it. Simple as that. If you get bopped, good luck. Yeah, like seriously, like nigga, good luck. Alright. More, teleportation stuff and shit. So we're gonna go to Atlantica, because we didn't visit Atlantica. And, we're gonna kill some jellyfishes. Gravity, and then burn the shit out of all of them like it's the fucking, I don't know, barbecue. Oh, come on, that canceled the gravity? That's interesting. Alright, that's it. That should be it. Try not to leave the room too soon, because it can get glitchy. It's happened to me before. Alright. We are almost done. We just gotta go through the little pool portal. Get this Mega Elixir. Alright, now we're gonna put in the menu, which is... Excuse me. Oblivion and this fucking thing. And then that's it. So, Do I have items? I should think I have items. I should have items. If not, then fuck it, whatever. Center your camera, just go ham, and hope to God that Goofy stays with you. They might DM, which is okay. Ground finishers are very powerful. It's a lot. I think it's faster than using air combos because Slapshot comes out like at frame 8 or something. Oh, that was pretty sick. Alright. That's done. If you have items, use it now. Shortcut arrow. We got nothing more. And may God have mercy on your soul because we're gonna fight Chinnerbog. Okay. Alright, so the next coming fight is Chinnerbog. He kinda sucks because all you do is smack him in the face really hard until he like falls off of his volcano shit or whatever. In Proud mode for the HD version of Final Mix, which is 1.5, it's free. You just do like a finisher and summon Mushu and you just kill the shit out of it. In this version, we're gonna beat the shit out of him. This also applies to normal mode in Proud for this version. Try not to do any finishers. Kind of respect it. There you go, like that. If you fuck it up, it's okay. You know what? That's not really part of it, but I'm taking it. You could R's, like just for memes and stuff. So that was pretty cool. That's fine. Alright, we're just gonna go ham. That's... You know what? That's gonna be the strat. If you could R's on his face, do it. Because that was pretty swaggy. That was swag as fuck. Not gonna lie. I'm taking that. Alright, now we get a Super Glide. And that's basically it. We're gonna go down. We could apply the Super Glide if you wish. It saves like a second if you do it. Just do it out of like habit. It's like, just do it. Just menu it in. Send your camera. We're gonna fly and go through some rabbit holes and shit. Don't go where that twig is because it will stop you. For some reason, this version it does. I don't think in the original it doesn't. Alright, now we got the elephant in the room. And what we're gonna do with this elephant is give it a really bad headache. This behemoth. Come on. 1, 2, 3. And then he's gonna give us MP gift. Crash his fucking skull. Respect it. If you fall off, it's okay. Just recover from it. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but whatever. I'm gonna go with it. Respect it. He's gonna... it's fine. It's super important to time your finishers while you're facing the behemoth. Just go to that corner where I was at. Change Oblivion to Oathkeeper, and then Raven's Claw over Royal, and then we're gonna use the cottage. We should be Gucci. If you have an extra item, it's chill. If you want, highlight your stop because we are gonna stop invisibles. Fair warning. We're gonna have dark balls and stuff summoning your AI. Hopefully they behave and you kill the shit out of all these dark balls because depending on the position of your AI, they could kind of mess up the invisible fight. So good luck on that, folks. don't worry, it is pretty consistent.
See ya.
Alright, we're just gonna make sure we stay in this corner. I heal. I whiffed the R's. That's not supposed to happen, but it is RNG. How many invisibles are left? I think there's only one, which is completely what I want. Remember to highlight your summon before these angel stars come out, because once they come out, they're gonna bop you. So we're gonna summon. They're gonna like this happened right now, and we're gonna make Simba roar really, really loud, like really loud. Like it's gonna be so loud that the room actually shakes. Okay, I'm actually not memeing on that part. So we should be good. Just like that. I know it's scary, but just gotta face through. Just like that. Okay. We got two more. And now we have the last one. And there you go. Cool. And that was final rest. Woo! Alright, now we're at final rest. Pick up this item. It's a last elixir. Alright, now in this menu, we're just gonna remove Royal Crown and put Ravens again, and then put Oblivion once again. I like putting Royal Crown on Goofy because he gives you like, it gives him 2 more MP than he normally has. So MP gift costs 2 MP. So it's a good item to have on him. And then we're just gonna stack elixirs until we don't have any. We're gonna have 1 elixir left, but that's for Goofy. And oh yeah, and don't forget MP haste for Sora. Yeah, you just go through the door and that's it. Okay, so after these World of Chaos cutscene cuts in, personally, this is my least favorite segment of the run because you're just incredibly weak with a lack of MP, and it's just not fun. Just that's about it. So alright, cool, let's get it in. Alright, so after that cutscene plays through, he's gonna throw out his cheater disc, try to stagger him if you can, just like I did right now. He's gonna ask his guardian to come, and we don't want that. Just keep him cornered if you can. Don't use all your R's, like just use the animation that counts, which is like the first 3. Oblivion is a very long Keyblade, so staggering him is okay. Try to get behind him, but he's kind of an ass fight. Respect to submit. If he submits someone, just beat the shit out of him. If he does it again, he will. Continue doing it. Remember, you can't afford too many hits when he does it. It's a really, really ass fight. I dare you to do this fight in Proud Mode without using Mushu for you guys that play on PS4. So since this is our last menu, we are going to add a cottage. If you have an extra MP, just fire then cottage. Give the last elixir to Goofy. The abilities, remove remove, since you lack AP, because you need Goofy Tornado, remove Cheer, put Goofy Tornado, and MP Haste. Trust me, you'll need it. Other than that, you don't need to do anything else. And yeah, good luck on final fights. Alright, we're gonna destroy this nigga for the last time. So we're just gonna like do an R's. And then just hold on. I'm personally not too good at this fight. If you have extra MP and stuff, that's great. But if not, fuck it. It is what it is. You can just do early kill like I just did. Hanging out his head is pretty nice. Alright, now we got Ansem. I personally think this is one of the hardest fights in Endgame just because he's kind of an asshole. And you lack freaking MP for this fight compared to the other versions. We're just gonna go behind him and just stagger him kind of like we did in the first fight. Nothing too special. Just go ham. Just go all ham and no cheese, pretty much. Okay. He's actually giving me a good fight right now. I'm actually like intrigued, but this fight cannot be that smooth. It just can't. Alright. This yellow barrier, yellow HP barrier, he could DM, and him DMing you will cost you like 30 seconds. So we're gonna try to DM skip him. It's usually like 3 staggers. It's like 3 staggers, then an R's or something like that, if the game gives it to you. If not, fuck it, just go in. It's fine. I actually behaved that pretty well.
What do you hope to accomplish?
If you want to show off, you can just do it this way. Don't do what I'm just doing. Don't fucking do what I just did. Alright, respect the submit. Oh, okay, I whiffed. That's okay. Respect it. Okay. That's fine. You could DM skip him. If not, just fucking take it. Alright, now we got Ansem 3. Make sure you got arrow. We're just gonna go ham. Okay, that was good. You want to time your arrow so you could get hit while the animation cancels. He is pretty strong. Don't do too many finishers because finishers just lag a lot. Ugh. I'm trying. Now you're kind of starting to see why I really do not like this version of KH, but it's okay. Just keep whacking him. Oh boy. Yeah, it really blows, but it's okay. We'll get through it. I will be honest, this isn't one of my biggest strengths in this game. Okay, that part, there's gonna be a moment where you have to center yourself on the stage and like dodge roll at a certain frame so you could skip this specific cutscene. If I fail it, I'll just highlight it in one of my PBs and you'll see what I mean. But anyways, wish me luck.
All shall be extinct.
If you fail it, it's not a big deal. I did it way too early. Alright, so if you skip the cutscene successively, if not, you just lost, like, it's not a big deal. You just save about 20 seconds. It's nice, but you're not gonna, like, grind 5 hours just to save 20 seconds in this segment specifically. Sometimes you get, like, a white room. Did I get it? Yes! Yes! Let's go. Oh, I got the widescreen. Oh, fuck, I got the widescreen. It works in all versions of KH1, so don't worry. It also saves time on 1.5, like 2 seconds or something. But anyways, since we're here, we're just gonna beat the shit out of these shadows. Just like that. Remember to time your R's. Okay. That's fine. When you see it up here, gravity, because it costs more animation, and you're good to go. Pop an elixir, and just go ham on that bitch. Alright, now we have like these tentacle penis looking thingies called artilleries. This fight is kind of ass, so I'm gonna just go a little ballsy just for y'all and see how well it turns out. If not, then fuck it, it is what it is. So, we're gonna go to the center and try to R's. And I'll try to be silent. Okay, that was pretty sick. If it doesn't lock on, it's okay. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Gravity's good. It's your best friend. You want that so you can hit multiple targets at the same time. That's fair. That's good. Remember the lag? There you go. That was actually a really good artillery. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Now in this part, we're going to highlight stop before we go into the room. The reason why, it'll just make dark balls a lot easier. So we're going to do that. Alright, let's just go in. Before we get thrown! Okay. I stopped too. That was not good, but fucking shit happens. Oh. See, this is why the Mega Elixir is really helpful. Even though we pick up extra items in this route, but trust me, it's good. Oh, Goofy's being a champ. Oh, that was pretty sick. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay. Pop an elixir. If you have more elixirs, it's okay. It's completely scenario based. Like, the way how I'm item routing it isn't perfect, but if you have more than what you need, then kudos to you, I guess. You'll get used to the more runs you start doing. Like, item round isn't perfect. It is scenario based. Now we're gonna kill this fuckface. Oops. We're gonna have arrow on myself and Goofy. And try to get close to him so he doesn't get hit as hard. If you can. If not, then it is what it is. It is what it is. Goofy really helps in this fight, believe me. Alright, he's pissed right now. Yeah, it happens. Don't worry about it. should be good. And now we got fucking Invisibles. Invisibles are not fun. So we're gonna hope to God that we don't get bopped during it. So we're gonna go kind of like in the back of the room and just fucking go ham. We're gonna go so ham and kill everything in sight. Now you know why they're called Invisibles, huh? Oh, fuck. Oh my god, come on. Yeah, they're fucking assholes, alright. Alright, we should be good. Alright, so after that cutscene, we're gonna kill this pus-looking thing. Try to stay to the ground as close as you can and not get bopped by those dick thingies. Thank you. Try to get as much MP as you can. Alright, now we have the final boss fight. Now, be very careful with this fight because you can die. You could fucking die in this fight. Why? Because Donald sucks in this version and he doesn't get like once more unless like level 60 something and we're like in our 40s. So it's kind of not fun. So we'll just do like 1-2 strats, kind of like we did before. Just go all ham, no cheese. Throw like an elixir in the middle of it whenever you can while he's doing the DM. And we're just gonna go ham on this motherfucker. So Donald will die. Yeah, like just like that. I popped the elixir too early, I admit that, but it is what it is. So we're just gonna go all ham up in this motherfucker.